Get started. All right, good Wednesday morning to you all. Welcome to the IPA call, which stands for Income Producing Activity. Today we have Ann Wadishan, who's going to be moderating for us, with Stephanie Pepper closing us in prayer. Guys, we do have two very special guests with very special announcements, so make sure you stay tuned for that. And just a quick reminder, we do not treat, cure, or diagnose any medical condition. Our products are made to support overall health, and individual results may vary. And on the financial side, not everyone earns the same. Success depends on your own consistency and effort. Guys, before we begin and bring on our special guests, do we have any announcements, any drop talks, Super Saturdays, or even corporate events that you'd like to tell us about? If so, be sure to unmute yourself.
Sarah, we have want to remind you guys that we have a Zoom next Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. The flyer is in the chat, also in Research Drops, and we are featuring our very own wonderful Dr. Crystal. Everyone's welcome.
We have
Awesome.
I will be in Cookeville, Tennessee tomorrow night. I know we got several teams. It's in Research Drops. We'll have that event tomorrow night in Cookeville, Tennessee.
Hey, everybody.
Sorry.
Hey, everybody. December 8th, Williamsburg, Virginia at the Arena. Everything's on Research Drops. Thank you.
This
Perfect.
Saturday in North Orlando, we have a Super Saturday. I will put the flyer in the chat and on the Facebook page.
And we have a
Perfect.
drop talk in Red Deer, Alberta tonight at 6:30 at the ABC restaurant.
Good
So
morning.
come early and
Awesome.
have supper.
And
Good
we're
morning.
having a drop. We're having a Super Saturday in Milton, Florida, right near Pensacola. Gracie Turner. It is going to be awesome. 10 to 1 tomorrow, Saturday, and it's going to be 75 degrees. You guys, please come.
Perfect. Go ahead, Lori.
Good morning.
Hey, good
Good
morning.
morning.
We're having a drop talk in Stony Plain, Alberta, tomorrow afternoon, 4 to 6 p.m. at Perks Coffee House.
Awesome. Go ahead,
Good morning,
Kimberly.
everyone. Wanted to say we have something in Virginia Beach on Saturday at Jamie Thornton, her launch drop talk, and that is posted in Research Drops.
Hello, everyone.
Perfect.
We're having a Friendsgiving on Monday in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and I'll post that flyer in the chat.
Awesome.
And
Any
we
other
will have
announcements?
one in Dothan, drop talk tomorrow evening in Dothan, 6 p.m. at Oxy Health Wellness.
Yeah, and that would be
Perfect.
Alabama for those that are wondering where
Yes.
Dothan is.
Sorry.
And
Yeah,
that
Alabama.
group is growing big, huh, Tracy? I've heard y'all got a lot going on there, so we'll be sending some
Yeah,
people there.
I'm excited about tomorrow. Yes.
Perfect.
And this Saturday, we got a Discover Partner Co event. Dan Calley making his I'll be flying in Omaha, Nebraska. Todd Rowland making his way here as well. That's 10 to noon for the Discover Partner Co. Stick around 12:30 to 3. We'll do like a Super Saturday deep diving into some comp plan and the products. That's $15. That does include lunch. So get with me, and we'd love to see you on Saturday. We'll take care of your people.
Perfect. Go ahead, James.
Hey guys, it's James. Out in near San Diego, Murrieta, this Saturday, 9 a.m. We're doing a customer appreciation celebration. We got a bunch of teammates from everywhere coming, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll drop the flyer in here and I'll post it on the group as well too.
Welcome this morning, Jane. We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, last call for announcements. Do we have any more?
I'm not sure if they announced the one in Arizona happening this Friday at Larista and Gilbert, but I know Julie Park and Lorena Ruiz is going to be there. So all you local Arizona people get there. It's going to be really good. We're packing the house.
Perfect. And guys, all Drop Talks, Super Saturdays, and corporate events are all posted on researchdrops.com/events. You can continue to send me your flyers in chat, and I will make sure to save those. Otherwise, you can send them to our Facebook group. I'll be sure to post all that information in chat. Go ahead, Reese.
I was just going to say, I know there's a lot of new people probably on today. We spend some time going through these and letting everybody announce what they've got going on because we want people to go to these. If you want to learn how to present, if you want to meet people, that's huge. You want to generate some buzz. You want people to come to your meetings, so you want to announce that. We want to blur the lines of sponsorship, just like Brent being in Cookeville. I'm sending my people over there so that his meeting has energy, and then the other side is so my people can get to see Brent present. Get people in these events, get people to these drop talks, because this is where those in home, those at the restaurants, this is where it changes. Oh, I got some.
I got you, Reese. I
But
got
anyway,
you.
but just that's why we spend time, because we want to get people in these rooms, give everybody the opportunity. So try to get to these. It's huge.
100%. 100%.
One
All right. Hold on. There's another one. There we go. All right. So I'm going to hand this
And
over to
Sarah?
Mr. Oh, yes. Sorry,
I
Brent.
just got to say this really quick, and I know this, but what Reese just said is magical, guys. And this is an IPA. The best IPA of the day could be to listen to this event going here, this event going here, and know that you have that opportunity right in your own backyard, right? So if you're somebody that's like, man, what I need to do to crank this thing up more, like that's probably one of the biggest IPAs you could put down in your book, is to set you up a weekly event in your area and allow people to plug into it over time, you know, is would be an exceptional way to grow your business faster. Okay. So thanks, Reese, for saying that.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you for those encouraging words there, Coach. And I'm going to hand this over to Todd Rowland to go ahead and get us
Yes.
started, sir.
So we're going to hand this over to a couple people, but just so everybody knows what's going on this morning, we have 2 corporate sponsored events coming up very near term in North Carolina and then in Destin, Florida, where not only the general managers will be there, but also the owners will be there. Products, you name it, they'll both be fantastic. We'll get all the details this morning, be able to register. The biggest day of sales of the year every year is Black Friday. So we're going to hear how that's about to roll out. You won't get all the details today, but you're going to learn when you're going to get all the details. And then the biggest announcement of the day is Canada. You guys are doing so amazing that the owners have upped Lucy's budget, and she's been able to hire somebody on the ground there to problem solve for you 24 hours a day. So we have the general manager from Canada, the general manager from the United States, and I'm going to hand it off to you guys. Thanks for being here this morning. Lucy West and Dan Calley.
Thank you.
Thank you, Todd. Wow, Lucy, it is so incredible to be on this call this morning. I mean, I'm blown away by the number of events, drop talks, and everything. I know that these happen all the time, and I don't get to see this display of drop talk announcements all the time. I'm blown away. Like, I was so fired up to see event after event after event being communicated and planned and prepared for and thoughtfully considered in each of these areas. And I mean, I'm fired up. In fact, I want to I can't cancel this weekend. I want to drop everything I'm doing. I want to go to every single one of these. I want to support and be part of every single one of these. Thank you so much for all of the efforts that you guys are doing to build your business, to build Partner Co. In United States and in Canada. That was really cool. I'm going to share something real fast. Lucy and I just got off a global sales call with all of our sales managers around the world, reporting in on all of the different PXPs that just barely finished up, as well as some of the different initiatives that are going on globally. One of my big takeaways from this morning's meeting, Lucy, was we had, and Lucy works with this individual because she's based out of Australia, but we had a brand partner in Australia who went to all 4 PXPs. And if you can think about the expense, the time, the effort to go to all 4 PXPs in Europe, US, Japan, and China. And her takeaway from all of it was, and let me see if I get this right, Lucy. Her takeaway was, after all of it, all of the people that came up to her from her team that she supported at each of the events, her big takeaway was, my team came to me and said, you made the right choice of picking Partner Co. and saying yes to Partner Co. And so as we talk about events coming up and reasons to go to events, we can talk about speakers, we can talk about parties, we can talk about promotions, we can talk about all of the different details that go into the events. And those are all very important and are worthwhile by themselves to just go to the events for that. But if anything else, it's to cement in your own heart, your own mind, your own soul, that you are at the right place and that your team is at the right place. And you can come to these events and connect and touch base and learn and thrive together. And I thought that was such a huge aha for me this morning. And so Lucy and I are going to talk just a little bit about 2 upcoming events. Todd set it up that, and I'll come back and talk about some of our timelines for Black Friday in the US. We're teasing right now a lot of the promos, so we're not gonna give all of the details today, but we'll talk a little bit about some of the timelines from that. So Lucy, do you mind pulling up the first slide? I'm gonna talk about our upcoming North Carolina event, and then Lucy is gonna talk about Destin. Both of these events are right around the corner. Can you guys believe that it's already the middle of November? And we're almost done with 2025, going into 2026. And Destin itself is just right around the corner as well. So I'm going to talk about our Connect event in Greensboro. Again, why go to these events? The training, the connection. We call these Connect events because really that is the touch point where you can come and learn and touch base with other leaders, local leaders from the North Carolina area, that and what they're doing to drive their business and be successful. Why did we pick North Carolina? North Carolina, where's it? Put a 10 in the chat if you're from North Carolina on the call today. We've got, holy cow, we've got a big call this morning. Congratulations for all the number of people that are on the call. Put a 10 in the chat if you're from North Carolina. Everybody in North Carolina, you are the #1 sales state in all of the United States. So congratulations. We actually, just a little bit of backstory to this, we actually had only planned for 4 Connect events in the United States this year. But because North Carolina was blowing it up and growing so rapidly, we couldn't not do a meeting in North Carolina. So we added the North Carolina event, thanks to all the leadership there, to Ken Bailey, to the Scotts, to Susan and Susan, to Carrie, to Carrie and Sherry, all of our leadership team there. They came together and really demanded that we do this event. So here's how it's going to go. We're going to be Saturday, December the 6th. It's a full day event. The Connect event it's a full day investment, but it's so much fun. It goes so fast. We'll have 2 sessions. Before I get into that, we'll be at the Marriott Greensboro Downtown Hotel. I've been there. I've seen the property. It's fantastic. You'll really enjoy going down there. You know, there is a parking fee to go to the event. We have covered the parking fee for you, so there is no added expense to you coming down to the event. So if you're driving in, great. We've covered the parking for you. So it's going to be great. Some of the details. Who are we going to have at this event? Darren Zobrist will be in attendance. If you haven't heard Darren speak, and having known this man for going on 3 years now, when Darren first took over the company, he was terrified to get on stage with and speak in front of everybody. In fact, it was almost a deal breaker for him even coming aboard with PartnerCo. He was like, I'll do this, but I don't want to be on stage. He has evolved into such a great stage presence, and super proud of watching that evolution of Darren Zobrist. But Darren will be in attendance. You'll get an opportunity to hear from him, learn from him, feel the soul and the heartbeat of our company. And he does a fantastic job sharing that. Katie Holt Larson will be there. I will be there. We had a little bit of a change of plans with some schedules. So we had a scheduling conflict. We were originally going to have Dr. Plant. We're doing an audible and he can't make it. So we've asked Dr. Brett West to be there. Brett is our Senior Director of Research and Development for the company. He's been studying our products and Tahitian noni juice for over 30 years. Sneaky funny, he's got that kind of, these scientists, I don't know what it is, man. You think scientists are like super boring. Dr. Plant is fantastic. Brett is super entertaining and enjoyable to listen to, incredibly knowledgeable. So you'll get to hear from Brett West. We'll have 2 sessions, morning, afternoon. We'll have a lunch break. We'll close the evening with a holiday party, which will be a lot of fun. I love our celebration parties at the end of these events. Please stay for the entirety of it. Those are a lot of fun to just celebrate together. Tickets are on sale right now. Sales are going really well, but hey, I'm asking you guys right now, everybody on the call, if you know somebody, if you're close enough to drive in, make the effort to come. It's going to be well worth your time. If you're not close enough to drive in, but you network in those areas, send your people, encourage your people to go to those events. They will not be disappointed. all of our Connect events this year have been super, super powerful events, and everybody walks away just on fire. So want to make sure that you take advantage of the ticket sales that are still going on. It's $40. That covers the training, that covers the party at night. All of those things are included. So come be with us. We want to spend that be part of the last Connect event of 2025 there in Greensboro, North Carolina. Do I have another slide, Lucy? Is there another one to talk about?
I think you do. I think there's.
Oh, this is the okay. So our party theme is holiday. It's a holiday party. So think holiday cocktail party. We have a little bit of an imagery for you. Just it will be fun. It'll be festive. It'll be holiday themed. A lot of people, you know, a lot of people don't get the opportunity to have like an end of year Christmas party. I'm excited that we're gonna have one. So it's if you're wherever your other job leads you in your as far as end of the year parties or whatever, some people don't get a Christmas party each year. Come be part of this one. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll have a lot of fun dancing, celebrating. You get dressed up in your holiday cocktail attire, and it's going to be a blast. So
Dan, they're asking in the chat, what time does the Saturday training start on the 6th?
Here, can you go, Reese, can you go back the slide just real fast? We'll just show it on this. It's on the previous slide. Do we not have it on this one either? I thought it said on here. We will be starting at 9 o'clock. It'll start 9 a.m. Saturday morning. So we'll go 9 to 12:30 break, and then we'll come back from 2:30 to 5:30.
Yeah, so everybody probably needs to get in there Friday night. That's a good time to meet with your teams, isn't it? Like everybody wants to meet their people. You need time to.
Yeah, so come in Friday night if you want. We'll have some mix and mingles Friday night for everybody to come in and just connect and touch base, and then we'll get started up Saturday morning, and we'll start with an opportunity presentation, a drop talk, if you will, and then we'll get right into the training.
Maybe there's another slide. Reese, can you click?
Oh, this is just this is our hotel room. Actually, our room block. We probably should have dropped this slide because the room block closed yesterday. So we'll move off of this slide. You can still get rooms at the hotel. Our room block expired though yesterday for that. So that's where we'll be. North Carolina. Super excited to be there. That's not all the events we have coming up. So Lucy, I'm going to let you talk about Destin.
Okay, I know it's just like we've been talking about every other event. I just want to make a comment about the leader that went to all 4 of the PXPs. So she was with a company making a phenomenal check, and that company closed its doors. And in 48 hours, she had to make a decision for her team. What company would she go to? And a lot of companies offered her big deals, big money. We didn't. It was just like, this is who we are. We build organically. But when you are as like when you've been in the industry a long time and you are a professional networker, you have the ability to make a decision because your mind is almost like a computer. You're looking for, how are your people going to get paid? Who's got frontline pay? Who's got long-term belief? Because you don't want to move your people to a company that's going to be gone in 2 or 3 years. She talked to a couple people. She had connections through the industry, through someone who had a pipeline out there, actually. So she made the decision and her team had to follow. And some of them weren't very happy about that. Some of them questioned her decision, but she was strong enough to move forward and march forward. And that was why the comment was so powerful at her PXP in Japan, because they had roots, they had belief now, their teams had started to take off, and they understood why she'd made the decision. So sometimes when you have a really good leader, you really need to appreciate that leader because they are pouring everything they have into your business, from their expertise and their intuition, and bringing you that so that you can build your business. So just wanted to add that part to the story. But let's get to what I'm here to talk about right now, Destin, Florida. So let's go to our next slide. So it's gorgeous. It's at the Baytown Conference Center, and I think the next one is the QR code for the hotel. So, oh no, it's a nice imagery of why you want to go to Destin, Florida. And if you're in the north, it's still cold, and this is a wonderful way to be. If you are within driving distance, drive, because if you're flying, you're probably going to go through Atlanta just to get to. Even if we live in Florida, we have to go through Atlanta to get to Destin, Florida. So it's a gorgeous, gorgeous destination, and the weather's normally perfect
Hey,
there.
Lucy, actually, if you're in Boston or New York, you actually have a direct flight to Destin now.
Aha. So I guess we'll have to find the cities that have a direct flight. Maybe we need to go do something in another city and then just fly in.
There are not many of those.
Not many. Thanks, Reese. So next slide. So you can save on your slide. You just saw Dan saying that yesterday the hotel closed for your event. So don't let that happen. You want to be part of the room block where we all are because you're with your teams. You'll meet them everywhere. So they have the Grand San Destin and the hotel. Is it Effie? So there's the QR codes. So please scan those so that you can make sure that your people are there. I mean, 119 a night is phenomenal. And if you're splitting that with someone else, that's like 55 or 56 bucks a night or 58. So, and if you got it with a third person, so book and stay together. That is part of the fun of all these events. And my recollection of these rooms is they're huge. So there's lots of places. So please go ahead and scan. And of course, now Sarah and Todd and everybody have this deck, so you'll be able to use this. And I think that probably this is a good idea at all of the events in the future that I've seen rolling out that you're going to have, is that you have a couple of slides about where to go to next after you have your get-togethers. And here's the tickets. This is another thing you want to do too. The tickets, early bird is still available until December 15th. So it's $89. So you're all running, if you got a profitable business, these are great write-offs as well. So scan this, get your tickets. Getting your ticket also allows us to see who's going to be at the event. And as we're starting to work on the agenda with the executive team, we need to know who's already got a ticket, because otherwise maybe we can put you on stage or on a panel, and we can also see the different titles, who's going to be crossing the stage. So please, please, please purchase your ticket ahead of time. Next slide. And this is what we have. It's different from last year. So I don't know whether Thursday there'll be something there run by your leaders or not, but corporate is Friday and Saturday. So Friday will be masterclasses and probably breakouts in the different classes in the morning, and maybe main stage masterclasses in the afternoon, because we know how you love hearing from Dr. Plant and the Dr. Strand. And we want everybody to be able to go into some of these classes, and we've got Darren Zobrist, and he'll be sharing a very special news story with all of you. His stories are based on real life happenings, and they are so phenomenal and so powerful. There's always some kind of something that you can learn from him. And of course, Katie Holt Larson will be there, myself and Dan, and we have many others. And then we have Brent and James and Becky and Todd and Ashley and Susan Franks and Cameron, Kim and Eric Gray, Andrea, Julie, Tammy, Ann, Stacy, and many, many more. So if your name's not on there, maybe you haven't got a ticket yet, and we need to see that you have a ticket. So please get your tickets. And then the fun part, this is the drum roll. We finally have a theme for the party. Put a 10 in the chat if you want to know what the party's all about. It is Sportacular night. So if you really like to be something cute, girls, you can go as a cheerleader. You can go, we can wear our pickleball outfits. You can wear a cute tennis outfit. You can come like you're going to ride a horse. It's anything sporty. It's Super Bowl weekend as well. So if you want to wear your shirt, so how much fun is that? And it's easy to pack. Really fun. And as a matter of fact, you could have a team sports shirt if you wanted your whole team together too. And Dan's got brainstorming going on, right, Dan, about fun things. I think you said cornhole or different things that people can be doing at this party, all wrapped around a Sportacular night. So this is going to be super fun. And that will be after the training day on Saturday. So yeah, great. I'm really happy that everybody loves this idea. So next slide. So this gathering is more than a training, it's transformation. I think the amount of people that it kind of started a lot of the transformation, right? Todd and Brent and Andrea in Destin. You know, you're going to walk away with a renewed sense of clarity and confidence as a leader, tangible strategies and tools, deeper connections. And that is really, really important. One of the reasons why you get out on the road and you're with people and you can see like every day Todd and Brent are going somewhere, and I can see that you're all following in that pattern as well, is because of your connecting. And those connections are so important because it builds belief and you can share the values and people get what we're all about. So the inspiration not only comes from being surrounded by passionate, purpose-driven people. You know, we look forward to seeing you in Destin, and this is where leadership meets purpose and growth begins again, especially for 2026. It is going to be a phenomenal event because we are all going to be part of making it a phenomenal event and fun, right? Super important. I just wanted to mention that Canada is also having a holiday party, but ours is a little different. We celebrate the province that created the most growth in 2025, and that was Alberta. So all of you from Alberta, congratulations. And we've sent an invitation out to all vice presidents and above all over Canada. And in Alberta, we've sent it to directors and senior directors. We've invited them to join us too. And Katie Holt-Larson is going up there. And we have some special team building starting at 5 to celebrate all of you. Then there's cocktail, dinner, prizes, and dancing. So if you have not RSVP'd Canadians and you are in that category, would you please RSVP? We need to know what your food is going to be, whether you're vegetarian, gluten-free, whatever it is nowadays, you know, the 12 things that you have to check off for the different dietary restrictions, and also making sure that we include you as well. And if you are vice president above in the US and you have a team there and you'd like to join us, please reach out and let me know. I'd love to invite you and send you an invitation. So next slide. I think this came up on our morning call this morning, and I thought I need to share this with all of you because Todd's going to want this anyway. But Darren Zobrist got in Newsweek in China. So if you have anybody who you think is looking at the company or any new groups, that is amazing. And this is like hot off the press. Like, right, Dan? Weren't you surprised when you saw that this morning on our call?
Yeah, super cool. That's incredible. I mean, great exposure, great recognition for us as a company, great exposure to billions, 2 billion people in China. And those are always exciting when those pop up. So
Yeah.
thank you for sharing that.
And Lucy and Dan, just by coincidence, Sarah, is it Thursday? We've got the general manager of China on our call for anybody that wants to learn how to build in China.
It is. It is tomorrow morning.
Okay, beautiful.
Well, this company works like that, right, Todd?
That's right.
Things kind of just happen. So I think I need to get on that call and find out, because they just merged the comp plans. Actually, I might just jump on and listen, because I would like to know exactly what they're doing too, because some people out there have been waiting for that to happen. But anyway, it's take action time, because we've got Black Friday coming up. We've got lots of activity. You've got lots of meetings. The other one is, I did drop in the chat that Brent Palmer is going to Kitchener on November the 25th. So if you've anybody in Ontario, which is Kitchener is just outside of Toronto, Canada. So if you've got anybody in that area, if you want to go and get some really good training, then please make sure you get your teams and you go there to Brent's training.
Yeah, and Tracy will be there too. Our new addition to our corporate staff. She will be in attendance.
She will. And Tracy's going to get on the call next week. She's just really new right now, and she's like running hard to catch up with everything. So she will come down there and be supportive actually of all those local events. So, and she'll get out on the road and be with more too. And Brent, talk a little bit about, you're going to talk tonight on the Canada Connect about this too, right?
Yeah, super exciting. And we all know, I mean, Reese, Todd, everybody, Lucy especially, she's grown in Canada for 40, 70 years in the network marketing industry. Just kidding, Lucy. So 30 plus years, let's just say that. She's very young. And one of the things is the Toronto market it will be an explosive market for Partner Co. And so I'm just excited to go there. I'm excited to learn. I'm excited to grow with everybody. And so play who do you know? Don't go, I don't have a team in Canada or in the Toronto market or in the Kissinger market. Like play more of who do I know? Let me have a team call. Let me say, who do y'all know in that market? And that's the way, that's why it's super powerful on here when you start hearing, you know, um, North Carolina, right? Don't limit yourself. Play who do you know? Get people there. And the beauty of blurring the lines is, Reese is going to take care of them. Todd's going to take care of whoever is doing it. So just play who do you know in the different regions. So I'm excited to be in Canada, and I'm just so proud of what everybody's doing in the Canadian market. So congratulations to you guys.
We're crossing back and forth now. So Canadians are now building in the US and the US is building in Canada. So we're just going back and forth. The other thing Dan and I heard this morning was we were on a global call, and Europe has just done, they do pre-Black Friday packages, and they've just done extraordinarily well. And they had all of their corporate team calling everybody, and they said, really, this is the job of the brand partners. What you do in the example that you said is like when you come out with these Black Friday packages, is they're not just for you to go online and say, "Ooh, I like that package," and buy it. It's for you to get in touch with your entire team and let them know what's available and have some really good plans about new titles that you want to hit, volume that you want. So
So Lucy, let me just piggyback on that comment real fast and let everybody know of just how we're going to roll out Black Friday promotions. First of all, we're doing a couple of things, and I'm not going to go into all of the details today, but let me just give you the high level talking points and our kind of our timeline for what we're thinking. First of all, we're doing Black Friday a little earlier this year. Instead of launching it on Thanksgiving, we're going to launch it on a Tuesday, which I think is a huge improvement, and it'll be a great timing for everybody who's involved. Pre-Thanksgiving, we'll get all those deals going before everybody kind of tunes out and starts watching football and eating on Thanksgiving Day, right? So it'll start on a Tuesday. We're going to roll out the Black Friday communication to our Partners Council, and then we're going to roll it out to the officers. Everybody who's an officer, I have announced the last couple of weeks that we're going to roll out Black Friday on Monday the 24th. I want you to X that out in your brain and just know we're going to move that a little earlier in the timing of it to Friday the 21st at 10 a.m. So the reason for that is we want to get this in your hands as soon as possible so that you can huddle up with your teams, make your plans, make your strategies, write down your goals, and have a little bit more time to leverage this promo to explode and scale your business. So Friday the 21st, we'll roll that out to the officers.
what time, Dan? Isn't it
10 a.m. So we'll do it at 10 a.m. on Friday the 21st.
What time zone are you talking, Dan? Are you talking Mountain?
Yep.
Mountain Standard Time. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Like,
We will follow that up over the weekend. We'll come back on this IPA call Monday, when we'll drive to the Monday IPA call and announce it to everybody, all the deals. And then that Monday night, we'll also use our US call to promote one last time before the deals go live Tuesday. And then Tuesday will just be a lot of fun. All the deals will go live and you guys can rock and roll.
So Dan, I'm locking you in Monday, November 24th. Be here for IPA to release it officially to everyone who is not officer and below. So there you go, lock it in.
Yeah. I expect, like, honestly, I love Europe. I celebrate all of our markets. Lucy, you might need to plug your ears for just a second because you deal with a lot of different markets. My big takeaway this morning, listening to Europe boast and brag about how great their sales event is going, I don't know, Brent, Todd, you guys are coaches. There's some sort of competitive gene that I have that I just want to beat the brakes off of Europe so bad.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you, Dan. I'm with you.
I had to turn my camera off. I had to go for a quick walk. I had to walk away from the call for just a little bit. I'm like, gosh dang it, we want to have the best sales event, and we want to have bragging rights over Europe once this is all said and done. So let's make it, and more than just that selfish bragging right that I want to do. I actually want to just invite you to leverage this opportunity. You'll see the explosive volume. We want to drive titles. We want to drive checks. We want to drive that impact for you in your home so that you can have big checks leading right into the holiday season. So there's a lot of reasons why it's not just about beating Europe. It's a little bit about beating Europe for me, but I also want it to be amazing for you and in your business and in your home for the holiday season. So
Hey, Dan.
Yeah.
Dan, let me say this. Let's plan for this on this IPA, like on the Monday. Dr. Sarah, if you could put the date, like put it on your calendar. Because I really think if we push hard and build for the event, right, we will just we'll put thousands of people on this call on that Monday. And you want to talk about exploding Black Friday and beat it, let's be competitive for a minute, like we crush Europe and all of that stuff. Like if we bring the energy to this call and we announce Black Friday, we will come out of this thing and smash records. Let's make that a goal. Like let's me and Todd talked to you the other day about let's run through the end of the year. Let's shout from the rooftop social media. Like if you're not taking a picture of this call this morning and coming back to social media and going 700 people on a 9:15 call, come on now. There's no other company in network marketing doing this. Let's crush the Black Friday call on this Monday. And Sarah's going to put out a masterful flyer. I love her flyers. And we will pump that everywhere. Let's build for this massive event on that Monday.
Yeah, Brent, I think it'd be a good idea to have some of the teams that really did well with it last year. I mean, like Christy Walsh's team that had last year, she literally had everybody sitting by their computer at 2 a.m. or whatever it was, ready to go, and every one of them were ordering. So, like, and maybe have some of these teams, some of you guys, be able to share how it was successful for you last year.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, just coming out of the event in Destin, a great example is, Sheila Balkowski, Haley Lee, Michelle McKay, like those ladies, like they strategized and they came out of and they broke CEOs like crazy, like they were popping off like popcorn. So in saying that, we can launch, Reese, that strategy coming out for this Black Friday right there on that Monday. Let's blow the lines up.
Hey, and one more comment about Destin. Lucy, you mentioned the room rates and being big rooms. Do you realize those rooms, guys, in 2 weeks after this will be $500 or $600 a night? This is a top-notch place. It's a great place for vacation, especially in February. So, man, get there early because I'm sure we'll have team events going on, but Destin's going to be phenomenal.
Well, thank you guys so much for jumping on this morning to give us all the information. And I don't know about you guys, I am fired up. Let's get some Tuesday chat.
One last thing, Sarah. Lucy, you haven't even told us about Tracy Ashford yet. That's one of the main reasons you're here.
I thought it was Destin, Todd. But anyway,
well, Todd, she did also mention she has been very, very booked, and so we're going to officially have her on the IPA as a special guest next week.
But the Canadians want to know, like they want to know we got the Cowboys coming.
I actually sent the Canadians a little video with Tracy and me, but Tracy has a ton of experience in the industry. She comes from 2 other major companies, plus she's been a top distributor for a couple of companies herself. She's got all of that. I love her experience. I love her energy. We just got all the paperwork signed yesterday, and she's got her onboarding that she's going through. We've got team meetings. But she's going to be able to be, roll up her sleeves and be hands-on and give the time and attention that a growing country needs. I mean, Canada has been, we've like 50% increased volume over last year. So it's almost like unstoppable. But all of you, just what you said, Brent, it's the follow-up, the follow-up, the follow-up that drives it, and better, more focus on recognition as well. So you will be seeing a lot of Tracy. She'll be on your IPA next week, Todd. And she'll be on the Canada Connect tonight. So if anybody wants to meet her, after me and Brent finishes talking about Kitchener, then Tracy will come on as well, because just like Brent said, she will be going to the Kitchener meeting as well, which is great. So we can double our power up in Canada now. So And Dan, just so you know, we're competing with Europe with both Canada and US volume. And so whatever we do in
Yes,
each country,
North America.
it helps, yeah. And finally, I'm going to go and join the meeting in Florida this weekend. So Tracy, I am super excited to get out there and hang out with you guys this Saturday.
Yeah. Hey, thank you so much for inviting Lucy and I on. What an amazing call you guys do. I mean, this is a gold standard of beautiful activity to do every single morning. You guys do this IPA call. My hat's off to the leadership, to Sarah, to all the different people that roll up their sleeves every single morning to make this call happen. This is incredible. Thank you so much for inviting Lucy and I on. Have a very blessed day, and we will see you guys at one of these events very soon.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you guys so much. And it is actually 57 after, so I don't know if we're going to have time for some IPAs, but I will hand the floor to you, ma'am.
All right. All right. Okay. Oh my gosh, you guys, wasn't that amazing? I mean, I went to Destin last year, so I really want to encourage you to get to those events. And anyway, I love this company. I could go on and on. And it is the right time, the right place. We have everything that we need. So I don't know. How about we have one IPA? I mean, come on. I know we got is raise your hand if you have one. I'd love to hear from you. All right. Oh, Marla. Woohoo. Go, Marla girl.
Good morning. I know last week I talked about this women's event that I went to a few weeks ago. Met a wonderful woman. She signed up as a brand partner. She introduced me to somebody else who does a lot of networking. So I met with her this morning. Not only did she buy a box from me this morning, she has put me in contact with 10 other women who she thinks will be interested, plus the networking events here in Myrtle Beach. So we're gonna get Myrtle Beach on the calendar here.
Oh my gosh, you're awesome. I'm excited. Have you talked to her about the business?
I did. She's a financial planner and she's just starting her new business. So she wants to see how the drops go. But I'm going to go to her BNI tomorrow that she says usually like 70 women show up at. So super excited about that.
Take your drops.
Yeah, I'll have the drop. She's starting hers today. So I'm excited.
Awesome. Karen, I see your hand up. I posted your before and afters today on my Facebook. Congratulations on your success.
Thank you so much. I just have a quick one. I was actually at the orthodontist this morning with my son, and I usually just sit in the waiting room and don't get up and talk to the doctor because we're there so much. But today I was making my the follow-up appointment for him, and she came out and we said hello, and she's like, "Oh my God, look at all the weight you've lost. What have you been doing? I've been seeing your posts. I've been watching you." She's like, "Tell me about the drops. I need the drops." And I was like, "Okay." And she bought a box of drops. So that was it. I just opened my mouth and told her what was going on, but she was watching me. So she's a Facebook friend of mine. So she's been watching. So that was really kind of cool. I never would have thought to say anything to her, but she said, "My hormones are out of whack. Tell me. So there you go. Open your mouth, open for business."
That is fantastic. And what time are you down 40 pounds?
Actually more. I was 183 and I'm 135, I think, as of last week. So I don't want to lose any more weight, seriously, but.
No, you look fantastic. I do have a question for you. Are with your social media, because you said that she's been watching you on social media. What do you do besides the 9 and 3 posts?
So I've been just following the system of growth and looking at other leaders in the company that have great social media. And I know I needed to get better at reels and lives. I haven't done a live yet, but I've been doing reels and just making videos with the products and sharing. I'm actually got a great idea today during this call that I made a note on, that I need to make a message about Black Friday specials on social media that are upcoming to build momentum. So I'm going to work on one of those for one of my posts today, but I definitely do lifestyle posts in between. I try to post a quote in the morning, something positive. And then I use the Supplement Smarter group, Kristen Doyle White's group, to get a lot of information on just supplements, healthy lifestyle, things like that. Or I'll steal posts from other people. I know it's all, we're sharing here. So I'm not afraid to do that. And I just try to find good information that piques the interest of others. But I do need to get better at my social media with videos and
Well,
stuff.
I think you're doing fantastic, and you are, I mean, congratulations on your transformation, but also like you're on here and you are plugging in and you're working on getting better every day, like, which is what we're all supposed to be doing, right? So I'm really proud of you, and I really enjoy following you. So you guys, some of my takeaways that I just heard her say are that she comes on here, she learns what she needs to tweak, she goes back and she does that. So she's using, I mean, that Kristen Doyle White supplement smarter, right, is fantastic. It's a great resource. We have, we have so much at our fingertips, but we do have to put ourselves out there. I'm really not great at that. I mean, you can go to my Facebook and see all what I have issues with. But like last night, for example, honestly, I stepped outside and saw the amazing aurora. I mean, it was incredible. I took pictures, I posted it right away. So the more that we can put ourselves out there, the better, because people they follow us and they're paying attention. And so when we show up and we have our drops and we open our mouth, then like Karen did today, we sell drops at the orthodontist, which I don't know, maybe I'll be doing that because I have to actually go get braces. So isn't that fun? So all right, so we're at 10:03, so we are going to, Stephanie, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, we're gonna let you wrap it up. Thanks, you guys.
Thanks, everybody that contributed to today's call. So today's prayer is in the environment or category of boldness. And so I will do one quote. In him we have boldness and access with confidence our faith through him. And I am going to access from A Course in Miracles, Marianne Williamson's statement, because it is all about remembering and being bold. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. In our light, not our darkness. It's our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. Who am I to be brilliant and fabulous and powerful and sell and share all of these amazing partner co-products? Actually, who are we not to be? We are children of God. Our plain small does not serve the world, and there's nothing enlightened about shrinking so that people will feel insecure around you. We were born to manifest the glory and greatness of God through this beautiful company, through health, through wealth, through prosperity. And it's not just in some of us, it is in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, it expands the permission field for all of us to remember not who we are, but whose we are. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. All right, you guys. I hope you all have a wonderful
Amen.
and blessed
Amen.
Wednesday,
Amen.
and we will see you tomorrow morning.
Bye. Thank you so
Have
much.
a great day, all.
Bye-bye.
Have a fantastic day.
God bless.
Amen.
Have a